or night or whatever. I wanted to mention or to sit down and talk to you guys. There's been a lot of different reasons on why. Not now. I'm having a serious talk. Not now. Thank you. Uh, to have like a little talk with all you guys, the people who are watching later in the future. Um, there's been some kind of issue with like I'm kind of venting at this point, but I mean it's more or less just um what's a good word or terminology for it? It's basically like me making sure that if like awareness basically. Um if you were to like be with somebody, right? Let's just this is just an example. I mean, of course, this did happen to me, but it's more or less just an example. Um, if you did go with somebody and you clearly do like them or whatever or whatnot, and you think things are going too fast, which is okay. That's fine to say, and that's good to clarify with the person that you're currently with. But it doesn't mean that if you don't like them and you still carry on saying, "Oh, this is going too fast. I don't like you. I don't like you." I was like, "What the?" Like, okay, I understand, but my question is why did you not say anything until the very end? And it's been going on for the longest time. It kind of defeats the purpose. But at the same time, why carry on something that the person clearly likes you a lot, but you continue to lead them on to some false feelings, and it fucks with them. So it's like, why did you not call it earlier and just say, nah, no, no, we just be friends or whatever? Like, instead of saying nothing, you decide. I mean, instead of saying something, you decide to say nothing, and it just kind of defeats the purposes of having a fucking relationship to begin with. Out of all things, and to fathom the fact that you literally said nothing, and you just fucking clarified yourself, saying that, oh, I was gonna say something, but I wanted to help you first, and then fuck with you and just leave you. Like, what the fuck? You just, like, this makes no sense. So you're being a manipulator, and then you're just gonna fuck with them and leave? That's it? Like, that's a manipulator, right? Am I correct? Or can somebody clarify that for me? I honestly don't fucking know what the terminology is, but you just admitted on a text saying, oh, yeah, I wanted to help you and all that and lead you on, but I was gonna leave you. It's like, what the what? That just, what? That defeats the purpose of dating, and it just makes no fucking sense. So, dude, I'm just gonna be completely honest. If you're gonna like somebody, you better know how you feel and clarify how you feel about that person instead of leading them on into some false fucking feelings, which makes no fucking sense. And don't get me wrong, okay? I think I did something wrong, which I'm assuming that I did. But in a way, it's more or less of me not catching the red flags on this person seriously didn't like me and just didn't fucking care. And it just makes no sense. I mean, I clearly didn't see it in the beginning. I honestly thought were starting to like me, but they didn't, and they led me on. So it's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong, so it was technically you. So it kind of makes no fucking sense. And then have the audacity to go to my fucking server on Discord and literally say, "Oh, hey, this server's kind of dead. There's only like 4 or 5 people chatting. You kind of need to come back to it." And I'm like, first of all, this is what I was thinking. You cannot come at me and say, "Oh, this server's dead." Yeah, totally. Only 4 or 5 people? Wow. Only 200 people in the fucking server? That's insane. Only 5 people are talking. That's because half the people that are in the fucking server are on VR chat, which clearly you don't have because you're fucking poor. It's not my fault that you're not on VR chat. Is that my fault? No, it's your fault. So maybe instead of doing all this other fucking side shit and wasting money, you should probably save for a fucking laptop or a gaming laptop. Is that my fault? No. And I'm so glad I didn't spend any fucking money on this person because I was planning on taking them on a date. But guess what? They were playing me all this time. So, woo! I'm happy. And guess what, bitch? If you're watching this, I hope you know you're not coming back to the server, nor you can't even get any of this. You can't get any of this. Look at this. And guess what? I'm getting full body tracking anyway, so you're not getting any of this. Fuck you. But still, it just doesn't make sense on why lead somebody into some fucking false feelings and then say, "Oh yeah, I was gonna leave you as soon as I helped you." Like, first of all, how would that help me mentally? And secondly, why would it help to begin with? It doesn't. It just makes no fucking sense. I mean, yeah, I am mentally unstable, and I clearly say this to everybody. I mean, not all the time, but like more or less just me getting them to know me more. And I clearly did. They asked for fucking patience and to get to know me. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I'm down. That is okay with me. And we did 50 something questions and 2 separate, and we were continuing to get to know each other. And I love getting to know each other. That's fine. That's how a relationship works. But the fact that you literally were like, I like you. Like, I was clearly, you're going through issues. And it's like, dude, I had issues with somebody, but that was only because, for one, we were friends in the beginning, and then we were slowly ascending to a full-on relationship, but it didn't work because it just didn't. So, and then they were going through my venting stuff saying, oh, this happened like recently, and then you were in a relationship. Like, okay, instead of assuming that I was in a relationship, why not clarify that with me first so I can clear things up so you don't have to assume? Because I wasn't in a relationship. It was more of a friend than ascending to a friend, into a relationship. It just made no sense to fucking just say anything at all. It didn't make any sense. Why were you assuming that I was in a relationship? It makes no fucking sense. Say something to me so I can say something to you. It just makes no sense. Okay, I'm just clarifying this. But the fact that you literally were like, oh, dude, like, yeah, I was gonna help you because clearly you were mentally like unstable. Like, I just said this. I was unstable. Like, I have certain things that I'm stable now, but like, there's certain things, like, I'm not mentally unstable. No. I'm good for a relationship, but there will have to be like ways to maneuver through certain eras and errors into the fucking relationship where you and I would have to work on together so I could function. It's hard for me, okay? There's certain things, and this is why, and I'm of course I'm gonna be a dick while I say this, but this is probably why I date guys. This is probably why I date guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought at first I was pansexual, but I went straight to immediate bisexual. And this is kind of like my final straw on literally saying I'm pansexual. I'm no longer pansexual. I'm fucking bi. I'm officially bi, dude. This is why I date guys anyway. But still, it just makes no sense on why you fucking were like, oh, dude, nah, I liked you and I wanted to help you, but it's just like I was gonna leave you. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Really? You just said you wanted a stable relationship and you wanted something that would be in your box or whatever the fuck you call it, and then you come up with that? Really? Come on, dude. You were better than that, and you just proved me wrong. I was rooting for you too. I thought you were gonna be that everybody would want to say the one. I thought you were the one, but you weren't. And it just makes no sense. And then, dude, again, I cannot fathom them saying, oh, dude, like, I bet, like, the server I'm in, which I created myself under a day, by the way. I still haven't fucked with the Discord server, only with roles. That is it. However, the channels, yes, I did fuck with them, but that's to make it smaller. And the fact that we're like, oh, you guys need to change the rules and make this server active. Like, dude, we're active on VR chat. We're not active in the Discord server unless we really need to. And that's it. I mean, yeah, it kind of is an issue, but I haven't addressed it because I've been, for one, inactive, 2, working, having a life, 4, oh, well, that's 3. Wait, that's 2. Wait, yeah, having a life, being busy, working, hobbies, which is streaming, and getting my own merch, building new merch. Dude, I have so many things. I can't even address the issues on my Discord server. That's how fucking busy I am. So what makes you think you have the fucking right to literally come at me and my server saying, oh, it needs to be more active and then rules need to change? Like, what? Sorry to say this, but last time I checked, you don't have VR chat. because half the people in my server, which is 200 and something people, are on Discord. I mean, not Discord, fucking VR chat. They're on VR chat, literally chilling. And it just, like, dude, what the fuck? You can't come at me saying that the server is inactive. It was active once upon a time, and it'll be active still, but it's just, we're active in VR chat. I'm sorry you don't have VR chat, but guess what? Sooner or later, I have full body tracking, so it's sad on you. You don't have a gaming laptop. Not my fault. But, I mean, still, dude, it just makes no fucking sense. Why come at me and say that, oh, like, I just thought I could help you? Like, that's not how relationships work. I'm sorry. But this is why I date guys, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It just makes no sense. I'm no longer pan. I'm sorry, but I'm sticking with just guys or girls, and that's it. Wherever I go, it's a story. But I'm just saying, and this is just for the people who are watching, be aware and catch the red flags, okay? At the end of the day, you're your own person, okay? And you should know that if you're mentally unstable, address it and say, dude, I'm not unstable for a relationship. I'm just mentally fucked. Sometimes I do need help, and that's okay to ask for help. I literally said that I needed a little bit of help and a little bit of a push to be like, oh, no, everything will be okay. And like, dude, what the fuck? Shit doesn't happen. Oh. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Hi. Oh, wait, where am I looking at? Oh, hi. I can't. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, still, dude, you have to understand that you literally can either be mentally unstable and still be able to be in a relationship. However, you will have to address it with the person that you find interest in, or they find interest in you. They can be like, oh, hey, like, I like you and I would like to, get to know you more, and be like, okay, yeah, sure, but I would like to address this. I am currently a little bit mentally ill, not unstable, but I can still be in a relationship. I can tell you why, and I can give you the reason, and I can explain furthermore if you really are wondering how you could either intrigue and so things can be manageable, then yeah, that's fine. But you can't just be like, oh, I was gonna help you and then fucking fuck you over and just leave you. Like, what? That's not how relationships work. I'm sorry, but if you don't like the person, you don't like how they're going, and clearly don't know what the fuck they're going through, and 3, literally just saying that just fucks them over. It really does. I was literally having so much high self-esteem with that current relationship, and then just, like, it just fucking makes no sense. It doesn't. So, like, this is my warning to literally people who are out there who have either the same issues as I am right now, who have the same issues and who clearly like want to be better. This is my message to people who are going through the slightly what I'm going through, is to either address it and tell the person that, dude, you have to understand, if you like me, you have to accept my flaws. I literally said this on my venting thing. People have flaws. If you have flaws, I can help you. If you can help me with my flaws, with reassurance, trust, truth, and all the other stuff that comes in a relationship. But reassurance is my biggest thing, because I don't know if you truly feel the same way as me unless you actually do something that would be one of the biggest fucking, like, blammies of me actually knowing that you actually care and you actually are willing to go through some bullshit, because I'm kind of mentally unstable and you will go through a little bit of bullshit, but not major, but something that's kind of like, oh, this is how I am. Okay. This is an example. If usually I ask, like, it's not like I ask permission, but it's more or less like, if, let's just say, this is an example. This is just an example. This is just an example. If my significant other was doing, if I was going to drink, correct? This is just an example. this is how I go, by the way. Don't think that everybody does this. Nobody really does this except for me. But I would ask permission for my significant other. Hey, is it okay if I drink? Question mark. Like they would be like, as long as it's just one or two, that's fine. Like that's basically how I ask permission because I want to make sure they're okay with that. Like that's basically me making sure that they know that if something was kind of like going on or whatever, I would make sure. That's just like I just like to make sure that it's okay. That's basically how I go. And there's no way around it. Like I know I'm my own person. I get that. But I also like to make sure that my partner knows that, for one, reassurance, trust, honesty, and then that's pretty much the three main factors, correct? I'm pretty sure. But it just makes no sense, dude. It just makes no sense on saying, oh, I was going to help you be your own person or whatever, and then leave you. Like, what? I mean, that's not what they said, but what the fuck? It makes no sense, and it hurts. It really does hurt because I try so hard to get into a regular, not a regular, but a manageable relationship, and it just makes no fucking sense. Why do people do this? If you really truly like somebody, prove it with reassurance, trust, and honesty. Don't just sit there and fake everything about your fucking feelings and lead them on into something that may be fucking deep for them, but might not even be deep for you. It makes no sense on why you continue to hurt people. It just sucks. It fucking sucks. So, and by the way, this video will go to Instagram because I am tired of people literally doing this shit to either me or other people around me. And it fucking hurts and it sucks. This is just, I don't do venting videos at all on my Instagram because I feel like it's a little bit of a self personal issue. But if this is coming around to everybody nowadays, and clearly this person is the same age as me, but doesn't act their fucking age, it just makes no fucking sense. And I cannot fathom how they have the audacity to literally be like, hey, dude, you need to like do this and that, like, or whatever. It's like, it's just, dude, how the fuck, how are you an adult? Are you still a child? You clearly don't care about, like, what was it, consideration. I care about my fucking significant other. If I ever had one, I would care about their feelings. And it's kind of hard because I'm trying so hard to know that my feelings do matter. Because in my other relationships, there were brutally, I'm going to be completely honest, brutally unconsiderate. Like, it was more or less just for their own benefits, and they weren't considerate about my feelings. And I would inflict that to every other fucking relationship now, because that relationship was 2 years long, by the way, and I didn't really realize it until later on down the line that it was manipulative and very, very brutal. It was bad. So, but it just makes no sense on why I'm being like, oh, like, you know, it's okay, but it's not, you know, it's like, I feel like it is okay. Like, in my mind, I thought it was okay, but it's not, you know, and I'm starting to get out of that habit. And the fact that this person was like, oh no, I just, you know, if I liked you, but you know, they just fucked with my feelings. And it just fucking puts me back in that place. Like, oh, okay, well, did my feelings even matter? It's like, you wanted to throw me out even after you helped me? That makes no fucking sense. What about me? What if I wanted to stay with you? What if I wanted to be with you? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, they're putting me back into that place where it's like, nah, dude, I don't care. I don't want to be with you. Like, wow, you wasted my time and I could have been with somebody better. Like, dude, it hurts. Wait, I can't see my chat. Hold on. Give me like 1 moment. Oh, okay, there you go. My chat wasn't working. Sorry. But you know, you guys know what I mean, right? This video will go on YouTube, not YouTube, not Instagram. This will go on Instagram. So I hope you guys know this, because this is something that I seriously wanted to address to people, that being aware about your own feelings, okay? People should be aware that if you really don't address your feelings as a main priority, then I mean, you kind of need to do more self love, more be more considerate with your own feelings. And I'm starting. I'm not starting. I'm trying my absolute hardest to address my feelings as a main priority. So it's like me coming out of the habit of not addressing it to anybody, but pleasuring other people's emotions, and it was basically for their own benefits, not for my own. So it's like, it sucks, is what I'm saying. So if you're starting to basically get out of that habit of not wanting to care, then the person that you're currently with who doesn't care about your feelings, you need to address it and clearly just stick up for yourself. And it sucks because I'm stuck in that habit a little bit, but I'm starting to come out of that shell and starting to address my feelings like my main priority. Again, it's just like I said, it sucks because going through so much brutal honesty of them being happy than myself, it kind of defeats the purpose of happiness. And you basically need to address it yourself. So this is my message to the people who have not kind of have, but like who have the similar cases of what I'm going through a little bit. But everything what I just talked about right now is just literally happened. And I'm venting, but more or less just trying to address that if you ever were to go anything like this, you need to make sure that your feelings are your main priority and you need to focus on yourself and move forward. Fuck that person who fucked you over. Just move forward. I personally, this is just how I did it. I personally just blocked them, moved on. That's it. But I mean, that's just how everybody is nowadays. They just don't give a flying fuck and say, "Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you, but like, you know what? You wasted like my time. Like, so I could have been with somebody who's totally better." That makes so fucking sense. It just, oh, dude, like it's insane. It's insane. Like, I can talk about this for hours, and I know for a fact majority of you guys may not want to hear it, but I mean, dude, it's just like I'm in awe right now. Like I'm honestly just so fucking like I'm not shaken, but more or less like I don't know what's a good word to address it. More like wow, that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. And yet I still feel like I'm shit. But at the end of the day, I know what my issue was, and it was kind of more or less like red flags, and then trying like getting to know them. This is the thing too. Patient was my key factor, and that's what I did, and I respected it, and I tried to address it by trying to do what they wanted me to do, which was to slow down and get to know them, and that's what I did. I got to know them, got to know what they were like, and that was it. But it just went from like, oh, what else would you like to ask me? I would really love to answer some of your questions if you really do have any other questions. And they're like, I don't have any other questions. Like, okay, all right. Like, it was just like, it's stupid. And I still had to keep the conversation. Like, dude. And this is why I date either guys or girls. I am no longer pansexual. That was my final straw. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, and of course, this doesn't make me. This shouldn't define me in any way. And of course, I respect every gender. Okay, I respect everybody, and I do have a reasonable reason on why I'm no longer pansexual. So I would much rather just date a guy or a chick. I don't care. It's those are the two simple rules of my own now, and that's what I plan on following because this fucking messed up brain that everybody else has it just doesn't make sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's certain eras or errors in like certain situations that kind of make sense, but not really. And it just like this right here, this relationship that I thought I had, quote unquote, thought I had, just made no sense. But when I date like a guy or whatever, or a girl, It makes total sense on either why it didn't work out, or it just it wasn't meant to be. You know what I mean? Like like I can see that picture. Like I can see why it didn't work. But when I like it just it makes sense. But like coming out of that to being pansexual, it just doesn't make sense. Like I'm like, what? What? Like what do you like? It just it kills me. Oh my god. Uh, go on, dude. Just let it all. I won't judge, dude. Oh, dude. Oh my god. It just. I'm lost. Like, why do people treat each other like this? It's stupid. It's so inconsiderate and it's so fucking dumb. It's so